welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Capricorn, my favorite, for the month of July 2023. I hope all my Capricorn friends out there are doing well. I hope your summer is going well. Do let me know in the comments section how things are progressing for you. As you know, Capricorn, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate. If a part does not resonate, just leave it and move on to everything else that does resonate. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. Definitely, it's a great spread because you are on your way to abundance. You're making really important steps in increasing your abundance, which is amazing, which is great. But in the past position, you have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Hermit. In the obstacle position, you have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Swords. In the present position, you have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, my favorite card. And to round it all off, in the future outcome position, you do have the Chariot clarified by the Page of Pentacles. What really stands out to me is a powerful combination of the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit in the past position, because both of these cards are major arcana cards, and they are bringing life-changing events to you, Capricorn. Definitely there is a change in certain aspects in your life. The way things used to be done is being changed, and there's a new way of things being done is coming in. That may cause a little bit of uncertainty, but it is always it's always important to not be afraid of the unknown, to have that trust in the divine, to have that trust that the world is going to, bring the right thing at the right moment, right when you need it, to you. That is called, faith. And so when you work with the universe and have that trust, the universe definitely has your back. But the Wheel of Fortune is a great card because it is a destiny card. It is a card that says, you've been through many cycles in your life, and you've learned from each cycle that you've had, whether they were successful or whether they were frustrating. You've stood the test of time. You've accumulated knowledge and experience and know-how, which is amazing, Capricorn. And the biggest thing is that you look towards to your inside for that inner guidance as you go through the cycles of life. And right now you are going through a fortunate cycle. There is luck on your side that is coming your way. Because the wheel has turned, and so the new cycle has begun. So make sure that you look for guidance from within rather than towards the exterior. Oftentimes your way of looking at things is better than a friend's way, or a work colleague's way, or a personal, like someone in your personal life. Always trust your inner guidance, because it has brought you luck. It has brought you the destiny wheel, because only you know what is best for you, no matter how wonderful of intention someone in your life may have for you. The inner guidance is always the best way to go. And the more you look on the inside for answers, the better your life is actually going to be, because you are listening to like the whispers of the soul. And because of that, you're listening to something far more meaningful. Now in the obstacle position, we do have the Six of Pentacles, which is a card generally that is pretty positive. It's a card of generosity, but when it appears in the obstacle position, it could be that someone around you is abusing your generosity. It could also be, because in tarot energy is interchangeable, it could also be that you are abusing someone's generosity. But for some reason, I'm getting a strong strong vibe that it is someone who you've helped or who you've assisted time and time again, and they're kind of like used to that. They don't necessarily really show their appreciation. Also, sometimes when you have the Six of Pentacles in the obstacle position, it could mean that whoever is showing you some generosity, there is a little bit of a hidden agenda that they're not telling you. Like on the surface, it looks like they're generous, but underneath, there's some kind of a deception that is happening. So you definitely want to be aware of that. But the balance does seem off in something where you are working closely with someone or you're living closely with someone. There's some kind of a lack of harmony that is coming through. So you definitely want to reassert your boundaries. You definitely want to make sure you're doing your best as far as self-care, because when you put yourself first and when you take care of your needs first, and then be generous with others, it's always best to do that because it helps you remain balanced, it helps you remain aligned, it helps you remain in high vibration. When you put yourself last, generally that usually kind of depletes your resources and your energy, so you don't want to necessarily do that. Now you do have the Eight of Swords in the clarifying position, which tells me that you may be in the month of July feeling sensitive. You may be overly conscious about something. You may be wanting to be somewhere else, like there's a little bit of an escapism coming through with the Eight of Swords. So you definitely want to make sure that if there is a situation or a bond that makes you feel self-conscious or makes you feel kind of constrained or limited, you want to create distance between yourself and that. Also, again, with self-care, it helps to kind of reset your vibration, reset your frequency, because you want to make sure that mentally and emotionally you are aligned. But you don't want to overthink things. When you think too much, you create distance from reality. So in order to kind of combat that, you want to spend some time per day not thinking, because when you're not thinking, basically that's like a form of meditation. When you're not thinking, you're very much in the present. You hear the sounds that are happening, around you or coming from the outside. You just sort of allow the energy to just be without any kind of thing assigned to it, because when you start having thoughts assigned to energy, then the thoughts then start working and having an effect on you, and sometimes that kind of causes you to deplete your own energy. So it's important to catch yourself at some point throughout the day not thinking, because remember, you're not late for anything. There's nothing that you have to immediately run and do. Allow the just experience of being to sort of just be, because it will bring you closer to the essence of truth. When you are running to an appointment or filling something out or doing this, doing that, it may seem like you're living a really active life, or I call people like that busybodies. You think you are achieving, but at the end of life, it's real simple. You generally just miss the people that you love the most, and really nothing else. So that is something important to be aware of. Now, in the present position, we do have the Ten of Wands, which is a card of of responsibility. But the good thing about Ten of Wands is that it is completion. You may feel like you've been kind of carrying quite a bit on your shoulders, but that is coming to an end. You are graduating from that, from that feeling. You may have been, multitasking a lot and really kind of putting other people's needs as priority, kind of wanting to make sure that everyone around you is really taken care of, in hopes of increasing your abundance. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the clarifying position here. So definitely you are, doing a lot of work in order to create a more financially stable footing for yourself. And you are, going to accomplish a lot because you're doing everything that is required of you. Also, remember to allow the divine to do the other part. You're not required to do everything. You're just required to do your part. And that's why you have the Chariot in the future outcome position, because the divine is giving you the vehicle to basically put you in charge. You are in charge of your destiny. You are driving. So, whatever direction you go is that's what you're going to manifest for yourself. And you're going in the direction of abundance. You're going in the direction of creating more stability. Not all resources that provide stability are kind of money. So when you think about abundance, think bigger than just money. Sometimes abundance comes through connections, and that comes through friends, and so there's many different kinds of resources out there that can make your financial stability be stronger. So make sure that you have like a more of an open mind when you're thinking of abundance. But the Chariot is a great card because it tells me that you have willpower and determination and courage and the vision to move forward. You know what you want. You have quite strong ambitions. You are motivated to achieve and accomplish. And by having the Chariot in your future outcome position, you are accomplishing. The destiny is in front of you. And that's why you have the Chariot card, so you can sort of speed up the process, if you will. The Page of Pentacles is also, giving you an opportunity and bringing you a communication that things are going your way. So that's important to remember, dear Capricorn. But let's see what we can clarify with the Energy Oracle card that I pulled earlier today. And we have blossoming abundance. So definitely you have a lot of abundance science coming at you. The Chariot is very much a sign of abundance. The Page of Pentacles is a great sign of abundance. The Ace of Pentacles is a really amazing sign of abundance. The Wheel of Fortune, even the Six of Pentacles as well. You have a lot of signs and synchronicities coming at you, letting you know that things are going to work in your favor, which is basically reassurance from the divine. But let's see what we can clarify with the Angel and Ancestor oracle card, and we have Sky Father, trust in the unknown. So definitely don't be wary of the unknown. Don't be wary of change, even though it kind of may give you some butterflies in your stomach and like, ooh, I don't know, that has never happened. I've never been in that situation or in that circumstance, or I've never had a bond like that. But kind of welcome the unknown with cautious optimism. If you have difficulties, kind of welcoming the unknown. I generally am very happy to come out of the comfort zone. I generally am very happy trying new things, going new places. So if you have a little bit of hesitation about that, be cautiously optimistic and help yourself enter the unknown territory by having resources, right? If you start to feel your anxiety kind of take the best of you, make sure you have resources to kind of help you with that. If you're unsure about doing something by yourself, reach out to a friend or to an acquaintance. There are plenty of people who have similar interests that you may have. So it's a matter of asking and reaching out. There's always someone who will provide you with a response. And that's why you should definitely visit my Facebook group, where I definitely, would love to build a community where we all kind of talk about what matters to us, where we, collaborate and share ideas. I think that would be amazing. Also, don't forget to visit me on Instagram, because I do post, updates and different messages. So definitely check that out. But I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Capricorn. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And like I said, don't forget to visit me on Instagram, and I will see you soon.